Hey everyone, I'm Piera. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Pilates with Piera. Today's class is a mix of classically inspired Pilates moves with a contemporary athletic flow. Today's class, you're going to need a mat. We're using no props. Just make sure you've got some space around where you're going to be moving. Grab some water, maybe a towel. When you've done all that, I'll meet you back on the mat for a stretch. Let's come to standing at the top of the mat whenever you're ready. All right, we are going to bring our feet hips width apart and we're going to take 3 shoulder rolls. Soften through the knees, take an inhale as you roll up and down for 3. Inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 1. Good, let the arms just hang really, really heavy. Tuck the chin towards the chest, take an inhale. As you exhale, start to peel down vertebrae by vertebrae. Maybe you close your eyes to do this, to feel the spine start to lubricate. Once you get down to the bottom, take a second inhale, ground through the feet, push through the big toe and the pinky toe and the heel. As you exhale, tuck through the tailbone and roll all the way back up to standing. Reach the arms up to the sky, look up. And then as you reach the arms down by the side of the body, tuck the chin to the chest and just start to work through that roll down again. Just start to arrive on your mat in your own pace. You're going to be rolling up and rolling down. Look up, breathe in, exhale, tuck through the chin, roll down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Once you get down to the bottom, just hang out there. You're going to walk out into a high plank. From there, firm up through the thighs, lift the chin off the chest, look to the top of your mat. You're going to step your right foot on the outside of the right hand. You're going to drop that left knee down, untuck the toes. And I want you to start to reach the right arm up to the sky. Inhale as you do that. And then exhale, thread the right arm under the left, maybe tapping the elbow to the ground. Inhaling as you lift, finding some rotation. And then exhaling as you tap. Let's take 2 more like that. Big breath in. Big breath out, tap. Good, 1 more. Inhaling to lift. Good, exhaling, tap that right elbow down. From there, plant the right hand back down, tuck the left toes under, press up to a high lunge. From there, squeeze your left glute and start to firm up through the legs. Lift the chin off the chest, take a breath in, and then as you exhale, you're gonna lift that right leg up to 3-legged dog. Drop the left heel, bend the right knee, open up the right hip to the right side of the room. And then from there, reach the right foot back down. Find your downward facing dog. Push your thighs towards your chest. Push your chest towards your thighs, I should say. And then from there, you're gonna roll forward. Find a nice strong plank. Pull the belly button up towards the spine. Firm up through the legs. Step your left foot forward. Drop the right knee down, untuck the toes. From there, reach the left arm up to the ceiling. Big breath in. And then as you tap that left elbow down, big breath out. Inhaling. How have you been? How is everybody? I had to have a little bit of a break because I slipped on black ice and I got a concussion. Crazy, but I'm back and I'm more than happy to be moving on the mat. Left hand comes down, firm up through that right leg, just push the floor away from you. Squeeze the right glute this time, firm up through the arms, and then we're gonna step the left leg up to 3-legged dog. Point through the toes. Drop the right heel, bend the left knee, open up the pelvis to the left side of the room. And then from there, plant that left foot down. You're gonna find your downward facing dog and we're gonna pedal out the feet for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Heels down, roll forward onto the plank. Find that long, long position. Lift the chin off the chest. Drop the knees down. From there, my friends, we're going to move right into our first ab series. We've got a really fun class today. I'm really excited to teach it. Okay, we're going to lengthen the legs out nice and long, and I want you to flex through the feet. I want you to feel like you have 1 long leg. So squeeze the inner thighs together. Feel all 10 toes fled back in space. Reach the arms long, and then I want you to feel this lift from the crown of the head. Armpits are plugging down, inhale. Then as you exhale, you're gonna roll just off your tailbone. So we're not rolling back all the way, just a little bit. Find a bit of balance. And then inhale to lift, reach the arms up to the ceiling. And then exhale, round through that low spine. We wanna start to open up the back of our body. So you wanna start to find movement through your lumbar spine, so think low spine, and your thoracic spine, think middle of your spine. And then also cervical, which is your upper. Good, let's go for just 2 more. Maybe start to find a little bit more range as you go back. Last one, you're gonna roll it down and we're just gonna hold it. From here, take the tiniest of pulses back for 8, 7. Think of the upper spine pulsing back and think retucking under for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Hold it on 1. From there, roll all the way down and interlace the hands behind the head. Move around so you've got room at the top and the back of your mat. Our feet are still flexed. We're gonna start with a curl of the chest. So inhale, as you exhale, tuck the chin, look to the toes, and then release back down. Now this position can sometimes feel compromised for people who have low back pain. If that's the case, bend your knees, tuck the tailbone under and feel a flat spine into the mat. If you feel like your back's okay today, maybe reach the legs out long and try this series with me in this position. Elbows are wide, starting to find a really nice flow of your breath. Inhale, release. Maybe starting to shut the eyes down to feel the body moving. Seeing where you can soften, maybe through the jaw, seeing where you can strengthen, maybe through your exhale. You've got 4 of these. We'll start to float the left leg up to tabletop in 3. Good, exhale for me, you've got 2. Good, hold this last one up. Pause. Left leg lifts to tabletop. Left leg lowers back down, you tap the head, inhale. Just the left side for me. Left leg lifts as you curl, and then left leg lowers. My feet are staying flexed for this series. I want you to feel energy through the heel as you lift up from both sides. Good, exhale, lift for 5. I'm gonna add on our next layer, and it's going to involve some rotation in 4. Exhale, you've got 3. Really nicely done. Staying nice and parallel for this series, 2. Good, hold this last one up on 1. All right, here's where we add the rotation. Rotate your torso to the left side of the room. Be mindful you're not resting just on the left shoulder, lift off the shoulder, and then from there, drop the head back down. Take the rotation now to the left as you lift. The only thing you've changed is the direction that your chest is curling. So I want you to think the low rib on the right side is connecting to the upper hip point on the left side. You're not bringing your elbow towards your knee. You're thinking of the low ribs crossing to the upper hip. Let's go for 3 more. We're gonna add 1 more layer. You've got 2. Good, hold this last one over on 1. From there, firm up through the right leg. Float the right leg up towards the ceiling. Lower the right leg down towards the mat. Drop the head down, lower the left leg. So you've added a single leg kick, lower it down, find the mat, and then drop the head down. That's all we've added for this series. Exhale to lift. We lower, and then we release. Good, you've got 1 more layer. We're gonna find that in 3. Good, exhale, curl, reach. Kick the right leg up, lower it down, find the ground, then extend the left leg out. You've got 2. Exhale, we lift, find the ground. Think really light through that right leg as you lift it up. Good, we're gonna go for 1 more. Lift the leg up, lower it down, don't tap the ground, stay rotated to the left. For 4, just kicking that right leg up and down. For 3, exhaling 2. Take 1 more, lower the leg down. Now from there, can you pulse the left knee towards the chest? Left knee towards the chest. I think higher rather than lower with my right leg so that my low back feels supported. You've got 6. You've got 5. You're almost there, friends. You've got 4. This is 3. This is 2. Last one. And then relax. Pull it in, breathe. Nicely done. Take a shake out of the legs. Maybe open the knees to the sides of the body. We're gonna keep working this left oblique. I want you to bring the legs up to tabletop position, tuck the tailbone under and open the arms out to a low V. Push into your arms, push into your triceps. We're gonna inhale, the legs are gonna float to the right side of the room. You've lifted your left butt cheek off the mat, your knees and your heels are in line. You exhale, carry it through center. We're gonna take that again. Inhale, we go over to the right side with the legs. We exhale, we find center. Inhale over. Exhale, center. I want you to keep the head down for this. I want you to keep the shoulders planted into the mat. And I want you to visualize that you're lifting off one glute and then we come back and plant them both onto the mat. We lift the left, we plant. Let's add on in 4. Inhale as we go over. Exhale, you've got 3. Really nicely done. Don't get any faster than this pace. See if you can match the breath and the movement. 2. All right, let's add on our last layer on 1. From there, we're gonna let the knees go over towards the right side. You pause. You extend both legs to the high diagonal. You bend both knees to tabletop. You bring the legs back through center. That is the full expression of this exercise. You have one advancement. If you feel like advancing, hands go behind the head, curl up, do this with the chest lifted the entire time. You don't have to take that. What do you need today to feel successful in your workout? Some days you need the challenge, other days you don't need the challenge. What is it that you need today? Good. I'm always going to encourage you to feel your body, feel what you need and work with that. Good, we're gonna take one more. The legs are gonna stay over to the right side of the room. You're gonna crunch if you have it, and you're gonna crunch towards the left for 10, 9. Can you feel your toes being in the same line? Can you picture your toes? Are they in one line? Make sure the right leg is not lower than the left. 6, 5, you're almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw the knees in, take a breath. Oh, that felt so, so good. Take a moment. We're gonna do the other side of those abs with the right leg now coming into tabletop. So lengthen the legs out long, pause and hold when you get there. Interlace the hands behind the head. From there, we are curling through center, breathe out. Inhale, release. Look at your legs. Make sure they're in one long line. Make sure they're not separated. And then as you lift up, I want you to squeeze your inner thighs together. And I also want you to squeeze your glutes. There's nothing loose in the back side of your body. The back side of your body is called your posterior chain. We add on in 3. We add on in 2. Last one, can you curl up, lift the right leg to tabletop, lower the leg down, inhale. You've added a march. This involves a lot of low core. So if you can think of the belly button and the pubic bone and think of right in between that area, breathe out to there. That's where you're lifting from. We're gonna add a rotation to the right side of the room in 5. Exhale, 4. Really breathe out, friends. 3. Imagine you're blowing up a balloon. That's how much air is coming out of your body. 2. Good, let's take one more. Good, now can you add on? Rotate to the right and then find center. So you lift the leg, exhale, rotate to the right, and then find center. Just making sure that your knee and your ankle are in line. So when you lift up, maybe pause, have a look. Is your knee in line with your ankle, or is your ankle sliding down further than your knee? Lift it up. Let's go for 4. We add on the kick of the left leg in 3, 2. Hold it over to the right side on 1. Kick the left leg up, lower the left leg down to the ground, drop the head back, extend the right leg. So we curl, pause, we kick, we lower, we release, breath out, long through that left leg. Make sure it's not bending as you lift it up. I always think before I lift, push out of the heel. Feel that there's energy coming out of the heel before it lifts up to the sky. 3 more. Down. You've got 2. Lift, lower. Gorgeous. Can we hold this last one over on 1? Just do those kicks. Lift, release. My low back is staying as flat as it can be. I'm not thinking of kicking my leg to my face. I'm thinking of kicking to the ceiling. Yeah, it doesn't need to go close to your body. You've got 4. 3, it stays long. 2, the right knee pulses to the chest. Hold it long, right knee pulses in. 8, 7, right knee 6, 5. You've got 4, crunch the right. 3, 2, 1, release. Ooh. Wow, that felt like a lot. Take a second, pull the knees into the chest, arms come down into that low V, legs lift up to tabletop position. Tuck your low tailbone so your back is flattened into the mat. From there, the knees sway to the left. As you exhale, you pull through the right side of your body. So let's do this. Bring your right hand to your right rib cage. Inhale, feel how your ribs expand. Exhale, push through that right side to bring the knees back. So it's not momentum of your glutes that's doing this. It's the pressure of your exhale and that right rib cage. Inhale as we go over. It's the exhale that pulls that right rib cage down. That's what's doing the motion here, not just rocking. Let's add on after this one. Knees go to the left, inhale. Extend the legs up. Bend the knees back in. Bring the legs back to center. So that is your complete exercise in this position. There is the advancement. Let's do 2 more and then let's add on the advancement. Inhale, legs extend, bend back in, find center. Last one, we curl up. We do this in the crunch. You don't need to take it if you don't want to. Pause, hands behind the head, lift. Knees to the left, extend, bend, find center. Inhale. Exhale, center. Let's go for 3 more here. The legs are gonna stay over to the left side. This is 3. Good, really nicely done. Stay with me. You've got 2. Good. Take 1 more, friends. Over. Extend, pause. Crunch if you have it. Crunch to the right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pull it in, breathe. Really, really well done. Take a second. Let's extend the legs long. Pull the right knee into the chest. Let the right knee sway over to the left side of the room. Extend the right arm out like a wing. Just take a supine twist here. So, so well done. Right knee comes in, left goes in, right leg goes out. Let's pull that left knee over to the right side. Extend the left arm out like a wing. Big exhale, see if you can rotate a bit more. Good, and then from there, knees come into the chest. You are gonna rock and roll up. My friends, we're gonna be moving into our first glute series. All right, here's what you need to do. We're gonna be kneeling, facing the left side of our mat. I want you to bring the hands down and I want you to make sure that you're not pitching back in space, but the weight is forward into the hands. The left knee is going to come back and it's centered. So if I were to look down, I form a triangle. 2 hands and my knee form an inverted triangle. From there, the right leg extends back. You point your toes. Are you ready? Let's do it. Pull the belly button up and in. We slowly lift that right leg up. We lower the right leg down. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. So we're gonna find stability through the left glute and we're gonna find lots of movement through this right side. If you were to visualize yourself doing this up against a wall, your left hip doesn't want to move if it's glued next to that side, yeah, the side by the wall. So instead of pushing into the left hip, push energy into your right hand and see if you can maybe even float your left arm up. We're not going to lift it up, but that's the intention. You've got 3, we add on. You've got 2, we add on. Hold this last one up. Now from there, you are going to cross behind your left knee. You're going to gaze to the left back corner of the mat. You're going to lift the leg back up through center. That's all you're doing. So we exhale, cross. Your inner thighs are connecting, and then we lift. My leg is actually going off the mat a little bit, and I love. Exhale. Now, if you just visualize the left side body crunching as that right leg crosses back, you've got more work now into that oblique. Good, big breath out. And lift, good work. Let's take 3. Lift it up, long through that right side. You've got 2. Well done. Let's go ahead, take 1 more, friends. Good, lift up and hold. All right, you're gonna externally rotate the right knee. Pull the right knee into the right armpit. You're gonna extend the right leg back. That's all you're doing. Right knee externally rotates into the right side of the body, and then you extend it back long, it goes parallel. You need to be able to tap your knee to your upper arm, because we're gonna be keeping it there in a second, okay? So I want you to start to feel what it's like to now rotate. Feel a little crunch in the right side of your body, and then extend the leg long out behind you, find parallel. Exhaling. Good, this is gonna become one move. We're gonna start with the leg crossing behind in 3. Exhaling in 2. Well done, let's go, last one. Extend out, reach, hold. Now, cross behind to the left, look left. Lift the right leg up. Pull the right knee into the right armpit. Extend the right leg long. So we cross back, we lift up, we pull in, we reach out. Again, you cross and lift. You pull, extend. Here's where it gets fun. As you're doing this, you're gonna start to visualize that your leg is floating above a pool when it pulls into the side of your body. You don't want to let your knee or thigh dip into the water. Let's hold in 4. Good, really good. Right knee pulls in, you hold in 3. Well done. Let's go cross. That left glute is talking to me. Last one, pull, hold. Tuck your left toes under. Pull your right knee to your right elbow, hold it there. Lift the left knee up off the mat. Crazy, I know. Drop the left knee down, keep the toes tucked, it's important. Extend the leg back. So you're just gonna add a tricep plank hold. Glue, lift, tap, extend out. Inhale. Pull, big breath out, pause. Drop the knee, reach the leg. Keep your left toes tucked. If you lose it, you're not going to be able to lift up into this plank. Good. Reach it out. Let's take 3. Down, up, tap, lift, tap, reach. You've got 2. Lift, tap. Whoa, I lost that. Reach, down, last one. Lift, tap, hold, lift the thigh. Now you're going to cross over to the left, over to the right for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Sit back onto your heels, roll out your shoulders. Wow, that was a lot for me. Take a breath. Roll out the wrists, my friends. We're going to come into some standing work. The standing work is also going to involve some planks. So take a moment, just roll out the wrists. Inhaling and exhaling. All right, we're going to be doing this facing the front of our mat still. I'm going to demonstrate the exercise facing you. Come up to standing when you're ready. Grab some water, shake out what you need to shake out. Our feet are going to come into a wide second position. The hands are going to come onto the hips. I want you to squat down and send the glutes to a diagonal, pitch the torso forward, and then I want you to stand up with straight legs. Okay, so we inhale, go down. Good, we exhale, lift up. We inhale, go down. We exhale, lift up. This is our flow to start with, yeah? Down, and then up. We're gonna face the top of our mat to do this. And lift. Your feet will probably come off the mat. My heels are on the mat, my toes are on the diagonal. Let's go. Down, inhale, booty goes back. Exhale, we lift. Tuck the tail under. Down, and then lift. If you feel moved by the spirit of Joseph Pilates himself, you're gonna start to add a reach of the arms. So as you tip down, the arms reach. As you stand, we circle the arms. So this is a circle. We reach, extend, stand, circle, lift. We reach, extend, stand, circle, lift. Let's take 4 like this. Good, and lift it up. You've got 3. Good, and lift it up. We're gonna hold it down in 2. Last one. Good, we're gonna hold this last one down. Reach long, tap the hands to the ground in front of you. Reach the arms out long, stand into 2 straight legs. So, second squat, hands tap, hands lengthen, stand and lift. Let's do that again. We squat, tap, reach, stand. You've got 4. Down, tap, lengthen, and lift. You've got 3. Good, we're moving into our plank in 2. Down. Good, let's take 1 more. Hold it down for me. Just do those arms down and up for 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, hands down on 1. Step the left foot and right foot back, come down onto your elbows. From here, the feet come together, pull the belly in. You're gonna soar forward and soar back. So from there, we point the toes and we flex. We point and we flex. The core is on. Exhale. Exhale. Good, you've got 1 more layer in 5. In 4. Good, in 3, I'm quaking in the abs. In 2. Good, you ready for that last layer? Good, from there you're gonna tap the right hip down, lift up, point the feet and flex. Left, lift, point and flex. We go right, lift, point and flex again. Left, lift, point, you've got 2 and then you're done. Right, lift, point, last round. Left, lift and hold, just the hip dips, up and over. Don't move the feet, just use the waist. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, knees down. Wow, child's pose, breathe. That was a lot. Take a second here, grab some water if you need some water, pause the video, sit on up, roll the shoulders out. We've got the other side of those legs. Then my friends, you are done. We're so close, we're so close. Spin around, so now you're facing the other direction. Roll out your wrists, give yourself a second to breathe, hands come down. All right, so from here, nice firm position through the hands. Don't sit back towards the heels, the energy's through the palms. Right knee comes to the center, so you've got that inverted triangle. Left leg reaches out, you point the toes. Lift the chin off the chest, look towards the front of your mat. Exhale, left leg lifts and it lowers. Lifts and it lowers, good. Visualize the wall by the side of you on the right side now. Don't sink into the wall. See if you can lift the right palm up for a moment and then drop the right hand down. Your body is warm to do this series now. So you, yes, probably feel tired because you've done the class, but you're primed, you're ready to rock and roll, your body's ready. So let's make sure we're not locking out our elbows. Let's breathe out as we lift that left leg up and down. Great, let's go for 3 more here. We're gonna add the cross behind. You've got 2. Good, lift it up and pause on 1. Cross the right leg back. Pardon me, cross the left leg back to the right. Look back, tap the floor, find center. As you do this, you're giving me a little bit of a crunch to the right side, yeah? So we've worked a lot of obliques today. And then lift. Down, and then lift. You've got 5. 4. We're gonna turn that left leg out and pull it into the left oblique in 3. Belly button's pulling away from the mat in 2. Good, take 1 more, lift that left leg up and hold. externally rotate, pull the left knee into the left tricep. Tap it. Do you feel it? Hold it for a beat. Extend the left leg out. Exhale, turn the left leg out, tap. Extend the left leg out. Here it's really important to not pitch your weight back towards your heels, to stay forward in the hands. If I were to pitch back and pull my left knee in, I've got no range of motion. I've got nowhere for my leg to go. So keep the weight forward in the hands, squeeze. Let's add on in 4. Are you pointing through the left toes? 3. I am. 2. Last one, let's go. Reach the left leg out, hold. Now, cross back to the right side, lift up through center, pull the left knee in, find the tricep, extend the leg out. Here is your full expression of this exercise, friends. Exhale. If you're not adding on that funky variation, this is where you're gonna stay. Exhale. Good. Let's take 4 reps like this. Big breath out. You're almost there. You've got 3. Pull it in. Good. This is 2. Down, up, exhale, squeeze. Last one we add on. Down, up, squeeze, hold. Tuck the right toes. Lift the knee up off the mat. Tap the right knee down. Extend the left leg back. Cross it back to the right. Lift up. Pull the left knee. We're going to lift the right kneecap away. Tap it back down. Extend it out. Keep the right toes tucked, so when you pull that knee in, it's easier for you to lift up. Extend. Reach it back. Lift it up. Hold it. Use your left oblique. Use the strength that you've culminated through this class now. You've got 5. Lift. Hold. Right knee up. Tap. Extend out. Stay with me. 4. You're like, what? This is the slowest counting ever. No, it's not. You're going to get through it. This is 3. Good. Squeeze. Hold. Right knee up. Down. Extend out. 2. You can do it. You can do it. Pull the right knee away. Good. Last one, friends. Last one. Lift. Good. Pull that knee in. Lift the right knee away. Sweep for 8, 7, 6, 5. Right knee over. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee down. Breathe. Oh, roll your shoulders out. Give yourself a second to breathe. My friends, I'm so sorry. We're going to finish out with the hundreds. I'll stretch. You're done. Take a beat. Roll the wrists out. Come to lying down on your back. We're so close to being done. From there, hands are behind the thighs. Roll back until you're lying down. Reach the arms up to the ceiling. Take an inhale. As you exhale, let's float the right leg up first. Let's squeeze the left knee into the right and you pause. Press both arms down. Exhale. Let's start. Beat the arms. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 10. In. Out. 20. In. Out. 30. In. Out. 40. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. Hold. Right leg goes out. Change every 6. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. 2, 3, 4. 60. In. 2, 3, 4. Switch. 2, 3, 4. 70. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. 2, 3, 4. 80. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. 90. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 3, 4. Hold. Both legs up to the long diagonal. Hands behind the head. Heels together, toes apart. We hold. You hold for 10. 9. Lower the legs. 8. 7. Lower the legs. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Release. Take a second. Rock and roll right to left, left to right. Just feel a release in the low back. Oh, we're going to sit on up. We're going to take a mermaid stretch, guys. Right leg is going to come forward. We're going to connect the left knee down. You're going to bring the left hand down to the left shin. You're going to reach up and over towards the left side of the room. Take an inhale. Good. You're going to windmill the arms up and over. Drop the right elbow down. Lift over towards the other side of the room. Take this moment here to let your breath come back to a nice natural beat. Up and over towards the left. Good, reach it up and over now towards the right. Oh, good. From there, what you're gonna do is you're gonna cross your left leg in front of your right leg, shuffle back, and you're gonna lean forward. You're gonna bring the fingertips down. You can reach them out. This is enough for me. This feels intense. That glute work is probably gonna cause you to just tighten up a little bit. Just take a few stretches of the hips. Exhale. Good, lift it up. Drop that left leg down, cross the right leg behind you. Hold onto the right shin, lift up and over. And then we're gonna go up and over towards the other side. Drop the left elbow down, reach, inhale. And we exhale. Let's do that one more time. Up and over towards the left. And up and over towards the right. You guys are doing great. From there, lift it up, cross the right leg in front now. Just stretch out the other hip. Hands reach forward onto a little diagonal. I'm flat through the back here. I'm not rounding. Don't bounce, don't push. Just find release through your breath. Active inhale. Active exhale. Good, and then from there, we are gonna sit up, relax the legs so you're not in that cross position anymore. We're gonna bring the right hand to the heart, the left hand to the belly. Give your eyes a close. We'll end out with our mantra, breathing in. I am mindful that I am breathing in, breathing out. I am mindful that I am breathing out, breathing in. I am mindful that I am breathing in, breathing out. I am mindful that I am breathing out. Take your inhale. Good, big audible exhale, let it go. Flutter the eyes open, and you're all done. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you on your mat soon. Bye.